Tonight I'm going to talk about how to make an inlay and also how to do stringing, which is a type of inlay. The inlay that we're going to do tonight will look something like this. You've probably seen them in magazines. It's a little, it's a quarter of a circle. It helps you cut the angle shaded. It's just an inch and a half by inch and a half. And since this is a 90 degrees and there's 4 pieces, the angle there is 22 and a half degrees. 90 divided by 4. So accuracy is very important in putting these things together. So you want to make a cut here that's exactly 22 and a half degrees with the face of it here. And then you put a rabbet on one end, or on one side, and sandpaper on the bottom of the rabbet there. And the thickness of this is not quite the thickness of the veneer that we're going to be cutting. So that when you put this down, you can press down on it and it's going to hold it. It works to hold it down while you make your cut. Then the other jig that we have to have is this one. It's very simple. A piece of plywood. 2 boards here at 90 degrees, exactly 90 degrees. Use a drafting triangle to make it, and then draw your raise here at 22 and a half degrees, so that you can stick the pieces that you cut in there like this, and you can make sure that they fit. And then this will hold them in place until we can tape them together and make them permanent. Now we'll get into the shading. The shading is very easy. Shading is done with sand, and to heat it, put it in a frying pan, about 1/2 inch thick. I heat it up on high on a gas stove for about 1/2 hour, and it gets just about 1/2 hour. It gets to about the right temperature. Easy to do. You just take the pieces, stick them in the sand, time it for 15 seconds, and pull them out. That's all there is to it. Now to cut it, the veneer, you can use a large, you can use a large chisel, or you can use a plane iron. It works good too. Just line it up. I don't know if you're getting this, Gary.
Yep.
Take that piece off. Now, then we take the little jig that we made and line that up. Stick it into the slot there. We end up like that, and then take your chisel, line it up with your gauge there, and then you have your first piece. Then you take them, and this is where your little assembly jig comes in. Stick them one at a time into here. You need sharp tools. You need to have a sharp point at the vertex there, and you have to have the correct angle. And if you do that, you tape them together. Now you can use masking tape if you want, or you can use veneer tape. This is veneer tape if you've never used it. It's just like the old packing tape that you used to buy, gum tape that you used to make packages with. But the advantage of this is that as it dries, it shrinks and it pulls your pieces together and makes your joints tight. So we have them all here like that, and we'll just hold them in place with some masking tape. Now, take a compass and set it for the size of the arc that you want, because of how big your piece is going to be. And make your arch there. Then we have to work on the ends. To cut the ends, we take a gouge, a carving gouge. This is an 8/6, a number 8 sweep, 16 millimeter, and you line that up with the arc that I just drew. You line that up like that.
You're going the opposite of what the circle is, right?
I'm going inside now. I'm making a scoop here. And we do that on each one of them. So now we'll make our insert to go in the end there. Using the same gouge. That's the scrap. We cut the same arc as what we have here, and you see this right here? Is that the best place to put it?
Yep.
This just fits in there, like that. And you do the same thing for the other three. Something that looks like it's round there on the end. Then you take the same piece and double cut it. Then you cut it this way. This won't be exactly right, the size, but you'll end up with a little football shape. That show? There we are. And that will fit right, and that's what these things are right here, is these little footballs. And so if you're making footballs, you just put them in like that, and then again put tape over it again, and you're pretty much done. If you want to make one like this, we have to well, we're going to have footballs that go into we're going to have an arc that goes in here. We'll have an arc, we'll have a piece that goes in here, and then this will be running wild out here. So we'll put 4 pieces in there like that. Again, tape them together, and then